good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Sports 101. It is late Tuesday night, January 5th, 2016. Here I am, Peter Wiggins here. Let's start you off at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, where the Boston Bruins are looking to break a slump against the Washington Capitals. Tonight at the TD Garden, in the first period, the Washington Capitals got on the board first and Andrei Burakovsky. Goal assist of Evgeny Kensetsov and Aaron Anderson was 1-0 in favor of the Capitals for one period. And then in the second period at 12:40, Evgeny Kensetsov power play goal assist of Nicholas Backstrom and Matt Niskanen was 2-0 in favor of the Capitals. And then Lurickson gets a goal 15-26 in the second period with assist from Brett Connolly, 9th assist of Patrice Bergeron, 22nd assist and season is 14th goal of Erickson makes it 2-1 Capitals. And then in the third period, Marcus Johnson 10:41 in the third period gets a goal with assist from Dmitry Orlov and Nate Schmidt was 3-1 in favor of the Capitals. And then 11:52 in the third period, Patrice Bergeron power play goal, 50 goals this season assists from Brad Spooner, 18 assists, and Troy Quick 17 assists, but it wasn't enough. Despite a good effort as the Boston Bruins fall to 20-14-4 this season with a 3-2 loss to the Washington Capitals as Tuukka 23 saves ball. Right on, we got 22 saves tonight for the Caps. As next up for the Bees, they will be at New Jersey tonight on Friday night at 7 o'clock for a date with the New Jersey Devils. Okay, let's take a look at some NHL scores around the league on this late Tuesday night here. 6-11 in the third period. Philadelphia Flyers are leading the Montreal Canadiens 4-2, 17-1 in the third period. Nashville Predators are trailing Winnipeg Jets 2-0. 19-16-11 in the second period. Calgary Flames are leading the Tampa Bay Lightning 1-0. Florida Panthers defeat the Buffalo Sabres 5-1. Dallas Stars play the New York Rangers 2-2. New York Rangers over the Dallas Stars 6-2. Chicago Blackhawks 3-2 winners over the Pittsburgh Penguins over time, and the Minnesota Wild over the Columbus Blue Jackets 4-2. Okay, look at some NBA scores here. New York Knicks are leading Atlanta Hawks 91-80 with 8:50 left in the fourth quarter. Here, 3:12 left in the fourth quarter. Chicago Bulls are leading the Milwaukee Bucks 150-102. 4:30 left in the third quarter. The Dallas Mavericks are leading the Sacramento Kings 6-60. Los Angeles Lakers Golden State Warriors get away by 10:30 p.m. at Los Angeles. Alright, look at some college basketball scores on this late Tuesday night here. .144 left in overtime. It is Clemson leading Syracuse 76-6. Through two quarters, Buffalo Butler defeated DePaul 77-72. 17-14 left in the second half. It is Texas A&M Corpus Christi 52. Central Arkansas 47. LSU at halftime leading Kentucky 37-27, Arkansas 40, Vanderbilt 32. Houston 37-8, 17 at halftime. At halftime it's Iowa 31, Nebraska 22. At halftime it's Creighton 38, Georgetown 36. Texas 60, it's Kansas State 57, it's Temple 55, Connecticut 53, Stanford 94, Citadel 74, Marquette 65, Providence 64. South Carolina 81, it's Auburn 69, it's Chattanooga 74, it's Mercer 62. Tulsa 55, East Carolina 43, it's Indiana 59, it's Wisconsin 58, Penn State 86, Minnesota 77, it is Florida Gulf Coast 104, Weber International 59, Jacksonville 184, Trinity Baptist 45, it's Rhode Island 77, Richmond 65, VCU 85, St. Joseph 82, Akron 75, Buffalo 71, Kent State 87, Western Michigan 84, found in overtime, it's Princeton 83, Norfolk State 74. South Carolina Upstate 78, it's North Carolina A&T 68, it's UNC Greensboro 67, it's Furman 66, Wofford 65, it's VMI 61. Florida A&M 61, and it's Savannah State 58. Baylor 79, it's Oklahoma State 62, it is Houston Baptist 82, it's McNeese 73, it's Memphis 82, Nicholls State 46. Alright, let's look at some sports news here on this late Tuesday night here. Washington Nationals first baseman Ryan Zimmerman and Philadelphia Phillies first baseman Ryan Howard filed lawsuits against Al Jazeera, which are reportedly in Our top contenders to along with several professional athletes allegedly were accused in the open. It was never happened the way they voted anyway, but that did not stop the Mets from pushing aggressively to bring baseball's most played to the team of the rise. The Sacramento Kings are classified themselves in the Pacific as Drummers Bruins below, but it means that the division could see a weak team in the playoffs, says Max fans to the sideline. Rajon Rondo for the Mavericks. The Rams proposed city of the England one is lit up as a sensitive artist rendered as a Los Angeles Rams relocation application says it's the best for long-term success in Los Angeles for the St. Louis Rams. Capital of Hawaii chose to be as an answer for anyone curious about what he will do for an airport. Does it an airport mean that the show is over? Stafford beat clubs in 4 definite NCAA Culture Cup final become 2015 champions for the first time as United States sport. Jordan Morris will join Wonder next week during the winter training camp. The Bundles Club set on Tuesday. Launch canceled Oklahoma's money out was still ringing after a 3 overtime thrill against the longest game ever played in long short history outfield when a Clusterman smiled and said he can't wait. As of 2015-16 NBA season, nearest midway point, the Chicago Bulls have to like what they are. See one out of the franchise bird. Derrick Rose. Mike Messina and Kurt Schilling are just 2 examples at a time. Generation pitchers that are being vastly underappreciated Hall of Fame voted. NFL fans clamored for the priority and will regret it as the 2016 postseason offers uncertainty at every turn, but mostly because their field is lackluster. Dwan Kidder, refereeing it out, won his first match of the new season, 6-7-5, 6-3, 6-1 against Spanish countryman Pablo Carrero at the Carrero Open on Tuesday. As Saturday Night Live's official Twitter revealed on Tuesday, the former UFC Women's Middleweight champion Ronda Rousey said to return to Lamont for the first time since her crash of UFC. 193 lost to Holly Holm by hosting a joint trailer edition of Saturday Night Live. With weepers on bumpy track, frustrated drivers and fans over the last several years, Kentucky Speedway official plans to do something about it in 2016 as it will to resurface track to that and all to turns 1 and 2. The Seminoles 2-time All-American announced that David E. Wolf forward his final year eligibility to pursue his dream of the NFL. The last time Scott Casper called it as part of a country of his career was on the verge of a Barbat as Casper signed a 3-year contract with the Dodgers last week for and after. Years ago, he was pitcher for the Angels. Top rank Serena Williams retired during the second instead of Hopper Cup match in Perth on Tuesday is culminated the day after injuries and upsets of the leading players under the forward. Women's tour less than 2 weeks from the Australian Open. Jordan must focus on the early role in Tampa. Kevin Steele saw first just how poor Auburn's defense was against the season as LSU's defensive coordinator Steele had a bird view of Leonard Fournette winning 2 and 3 out of the 3 scores since Spence out in the SEC play. What you have to believe in any of it to make sense that Eric Cameron has stepped out of the zone. You can make the assumption of the course. And that is going to be it for Sports Reminiscence Tuesday, January 5th, 2016. Good night. See you tomorrow. Good night.